Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen that before. Anyway, I figured I would make a nice general video. As you can see, you've already seen the first point while I fiddle around with my power cord for this thing and almost knock a drink over. So as you can see, there's a difference with the T61 than there normally is. You actually missed the entirety of the endeavor that I had with the other T61, which is now sitting up there on the shelf while the motherboard is. So that died as well, and I took the keyboard and the wireless card and the display out of that machine and put them in here. Well, I needed to take the wireless card along. I needed to take the display, and I needed to take the wireless card along with it because there are only two wireless antennas coming off of this display bezel, this display frame, because there are only two antennas. The card that was in there was one of those two antenna ABG cards. The one that was originally installed, I believe, it's an AG, but it's a extended G card. I don't know what it means exactly because I haven't looked into it too much, and I seem to have the cards over here. This is the old card. It's an AG with the little line on top of it. I used to know what that meant, but now I don't exactly remember. Might be a higher powered card, who knows, but it does have three antennas. Two normal antennas and then an RQ antenna right there, or RO. It says RO right there. So it's a three antenna system. But the new display bezel didn't have three antennas on it. So that was out of the question. So when I replaced the display, I had to replace the wireless card in the process. And I also replaced the keyboard because my old one, which is now in the trash, I think it was the K. No, it was the L key. Because the key's right here. So it was the L key that fell off the old one. My camera's in manual mode. Maybe that's why I won't focus on anything. The L key, oops, was the one that broke off. And so that's now fixed. I do need to clean it because there's a whole bunch of hand salsa all over it. And it's not my hand salsa, so it's kind of disgusting. But anyway, so while that T61, it's been replaced, there's no unboxing video or setup video of the new machine because A, I wasn't here when the package arrived. B, they need to learn how to set their own machines up at some point in their lifetime. And C, you've already seen it before. Basically, if I'm not mistaken, it's either an R400 or a T400. And you saw that before. I already did a machine like that, so there's no point. It's the same thing as I've already done. But this was the fill-in PowerBook G4, which is now more broken because the doofus decided to break my page up arrow off, which sort of ticks me off because not only is the key gone, but the rubber dome that's supposed to go there is also gone. So this keyboard is junk. Not that it was savable anyway. I'm gonna have to replace it because it's kind of broken, and it's brave bending the metal back. But the machine's basically unusable now because I can't use it like that. Compact is back over here because I like my little ThinkPad Armada, or my little fleet of ThinkPads. Let's enter login. There's a reason why that's flipped out. I want to talk about that. That's the last thing that I want to say about anything. That's in. Let's see here. Where are they? Where would they have gone? Oh, they're right here. So this is the drive that belongs to it. This is a DVD multi-drive, which is supposed to be a DVD reader, or a DVD writer. It's not a DVD-RW, but it is a DVD-R drive. I don't know if it can read DVD plus Rs, but it was having a really big problem with it when I tried it. Whenever I tried it, I don't remember. Oh, here they are. These discs. Sony DVD plus R discs. I don't know if that can write them. because it would not attain focus lock on the disc, or even a brand new disc, no matter what. And so I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if the drive has something up in the optics, or if it's just not capable of doing that, because it can read CD-ROMs just fine, but it won't do DVDs. This, on the other hand, does do DVDs, but if you'll notice, there's a bezel difference. It's a pretty big one, and it's pretty irritating to me, because I noticed the difference right away. You can see that has a basically flat bezel. This one does not. This one has a bezel that starts on a flat, or perfectly flat, then arches downward. And that matches up with the contours of that machine. This one doesn't, so when I put this one in, there's like a huge gap between... Like, basically, if you were to put them side by side, like that, or not, maybe not like that, but... Well, I can't show it to you because this isn't going to go very well. As you run along here, there would now be like just a big gap as you get to the CD-ROM drive, so I don't really want to put that in there because that would bug the living crap out of me every time I go to use it. That would just be very annoying. And plus, this is an IBM drive, so this is a much better match for it. But if it doesn't work, I'm not going to use it. But I think I'll just put it back in the machine because that's where it's supposed to go. Could not reconnect all network drives. Really? I don't think it ever can reconnect all network drives. I don't think it ever will, because there might be a few that it doesn't actually have access to. Is there disk in there? Obviously not. And for whatever reason, it's not connecting to my network. Connect to my network. There we go, I think it's connecting now. Yep, there we go. I don't know why it does that. It does that every single time I try using it. But, this was, to begin with Windows XP was my school computer. I don't think it will be anymore because it was having issues with the school Wi-Fi. So, what I may end up doing, I think I have to retake this picture again now that it's out of date, but... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as the backup machine, and then use this as the main... Windows 8 box, and then use the compact as the backup to the backup. So that compact won't really be doing anything anymore. I mean, I just got it with the intention of using it for school purposes, and then I got this, and then it became the backup, and I only ever used it twice after that. And then now I'm going to have this, and I'm never going to use that again. But at least the 500 gig drive that was in it before is not going to go to waste, because I put a 320 in there. Mainly because I had to reinstall Windows, but... There you have it. There's my 8-minute long rambling update video on stuff that's going on. The next time I know something about the live stream, you'll hear about it. But as of right now, the fact that I'm ever even going to do one for the foreseeable future is still up in the air. But thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. This is CP666, signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.